How are your RPMs? Luke 2:52 says Jesus grew in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and men. Regularly checking and balancing yourself in four key areas of growth will lead to a healthy, growing spiritual life. And so the first letter is R. How is your relationships going? How is your relationships going? Your relationships at home, at your job, with your spouse, with your neighbors. And something that I want you to consider asking yourself is, how are my relationships at home? What about my marriage? What about my family life? Are those relationships going well? What's not going well? What needs to change in those relationships? Is there any hard conversations that I need to have with my spouse or with the person that I'm dating? Who do I consider my closest friend, and how is God using that relationship to sharpen me, and how is God using me to sharpen them? How's my relationships at work like? Am I constantly grading on other people, or are people constantly grading on me? Which of my relationships gives me energy in life? Which ones are challenging and draining? What would you like to change in your relationships? Is there something that's going on in one of your relationships that you would like to change? How is God using these relationships to grow me? How's He using the relationships that God has provided? How is He using that to grow me? And then how is He using these relationships to grow others? Why has God put you in people's life, and what are you doing to help grow them? And so I just want to ask you again, how is your relationships? Tomorrow we'll keep on covering our RPMs. I'll see you tomorrow.